Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to do a very quick get ready with me. As I say, I don't like to say tutorial because I'm not a professional makeup artist, but this is just going to be a little makeup look for Valentine's Day since it is the week, hence the red. And what I'm going to do is a nice sort of daytime look that I feel you could easily just mix up and become a bit of a nighttime glam as well, so something that's quite transitional. So without further ado, we're going to go in with the Elf Poreless Primer that I discovered you need very little of. So literally a teeny tiny pump of that, and literally we're talking that's plenty for me. So we're just going to work that in, concentrating on my areas where I have larger pores, and then just work that out a little bit. My skin's all prepped, washed, cleansed, moisturised, all that good stuff already. So once we've got that worked in, we will go in with some foundation. I'm going to go in with let's do the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I bought this the other day, and this is the Hydrate and Smooth. It's got an SPF of 18 in it, which is good. I wear an SPF on my face every day anyway. And this is for normal to dry skin, so I'm quite interested to see how this actually wears, because I'm combination skin, so I do get dry areas, but I also get, as I just mentioned, oily. This is the shade Classic Ivory. The only thing I would say about this is that it doesn't have a little pump dispenser, so it's just like a normal bottle. So I'm just going to tip a little of that onto my hand, and what I'm also going to do is, since it's Valentine's, is go in with a little bit of my iconic illuminator drops, just there, and we're going with my Gosh Cosmetics foundation brush, an oldie but a goodie. And then I always just wipe the excess on, and then I'm just going to grab my mirror. So for Valentine's Day, we are actually having a date night indoors this year. Stuart's going to cook me dinner. I shall say a nice romantic dinner, I hope. Bless him. I'm looking forward to that. I'm just looking forward to him cooking. He's not telling me what he's making, so I feel like he's putting some effort in, bless his heart. Valentine's Day, I'll probably make a bit of an effort and still get ready somewhat, even though we're indoors. I think it's just, it'll be cute to make a little bit of an effort, and it's any excuse to get dressed up anyway, why not? So that's that, and then I'm just going to use my Elf Cosmetics little sponge that I got the other day. Just blend that in. As I say, I'm not doing too much. Yeah, sorry, so as I was saying, I'll just get ready anyway, just make a little bit of an effort, since he's making the effort to cook me a nice meal, I hope. So let me know what you guys are doing down below in the comments. Always good to hear. I'm actually looking forward to staying in, because it's so, the weather's a bit, I mean, compared to what it was last year, I think I was saying the other day on vlog week 3, I mean, the weather's not that bad, but it is obviously cold. Just going to go in with the same sponge and just set under my eyes and the other areas. Yeah, it's not as cold here as it was last year for winter, and last winter was our first winter here, so I'm by no means an expert on the Ontario weather, but from the limited experience that we have, last year I remember sending like pictures and stuff of our weather forecast to like my family back home in England, and it was like, I don't know, say minus like 15, minus 20, but with the wind you get a wind chill on the windy days, and it was like, feels like minus 30, minus 25 and stuff like that, which for me, coming from England, certainly where I am on the south coast, it's very wet, very windy during the winter months, and often prolonged, but I've never experienced anything like that. That's just for me on a whole other level, so that was quite a shock to the system. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 350 palette. And as I say, we're going to start off with something quite subtle on the eyes. So this is the palette, some really nice colours in it, quite a few warm shades, a couple of cool ones as well, some cool browns, but lots of warm as well. So I'm going to go in with, I'm going with this shade just here. And we're going to use the Morphe brush, and it's the MB20. Zoom you in a little bit. Lovely. Have a nice close-up of my face. I'll just grab my little handheld so then I can still see you guys. So we're going to pop that in just sort of over the top of the crease. Same again on this side.
Feel my body aching, I feel like I'm breaking, and I know it all too well. Got another new day, still I'm feeling misplaced. I keep going down, down, down. Too many years going by, caught in an action I can't rewind.
And then just with a concealer brush, I'm not doing a cut crease, I'm literally just brightening up the lid space, that's all. So then just pat that in there. I'm going to go in with a little shade here, which is just like, it's kind of like a, there we go, like a champagne-y sort of colour. My battery's flashing, so I'm hoping it's not going to die on me. And then we're just going to pat that on gently. And then sweep over. The light shade here, we're just going to go in with a bigger brush and just blend some of this out, and this is the Morphe MB23. Really, really, really light. A light hand. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to leave the under eyes, because what I'll do is actually dress those up later when we transition that into an evening look. So we shall do some eyeliner, and I'm going to go in with the Kat Von D, and this is the ink liner. Okay, so I'm just going to go in with my Hoola bronzer, and then I'm going to use my, now I've finished it with the eyes, I'm just going to use the MB23 brush and just pick up a little bit of the Hoola, and it's just this one, which is the original one, and I'm literally just going to do a teeny bit on it up into there. So I'm not a huge contourer, but you can probably see it actually because of the light. Even if I block that out, you can see my nose is wider because it's broken. But the light makes it look, I'm glad to say, it's not as wonky as it looks in the picture or in the video even. Got some new Morphe ones, so I'm going to try this one here. So this is in, I can't remember the name of this. It was the Complexion collection. It comes in this like little, in fact let's zoom you back out now. It comes in this like little black bag, and then it's just got some brushes in there. And I think it comes with like 5. So it's got this one, which is super cute for highlighting. So we'll use that for highlighting, and then this one for contouring, and then just a couple of others. But let's just go with, we'll do the contour one. So again, just with the hula, and we are well at pan now.
Feel my body aching, I feel like I'm breaking, and I know it all too well.
And just a little dabbing it across there. I don't have the biggest forehead, so I don't need to worry too much. If you look, the space like from here to here is like minimal. Okay, and then we shall switch over to Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronze. And then this is just going in with my giant brush from, I think I mentioned this before, Wilkinson's department store back home, so department store, drugstore back home in England. And then really, really gently, just a light swoop across my face. And then down on the pasty neck. So yeah, I feel that foundation is just a little too dark for me, but it'll be a good summer shade, I feel. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to set the face with NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. Oh, doesn't taste so doesn't taste very good. So I jumped off camera quick to do my brows, and now my face is set. I'm just going to quickly go in with the Makeup Academy Prism Highlighter in the shade Solar Flare, which again you guys know I love. Don't know. There you go. This is so nice, and it was so cheap from I think Superdrug back in the UK. And then I'm just going to use this Morphe brush that come in the kit that I showed you earlier, or the set even. She's so pretty. The highlighter, by the way, not me. Okay, so that's it. So remembering this is still a daytime look, so a bit of highlight, but nothing crazy. And then I'm going to go in with the Benefit Roller Lash. One of my kind of like staple go-to products. So my lashes are just almost settled now from a lash lift, and I love lash lifts because my lashes do actually go quite long. I'm really fortunate. But when they are just at the very end and they've nearly all but dropped, I find they go a bit weird and a bit AWOL. So they're kind of just nearing the end of that crazy stage, but maybe you can see the tops of them are a bit funky. This side is the side that's taken longer to settle though. But as I say, it's just this last little bit that drives me nuts. But for the weeks I get that are good, it's worth it. But yeah, I don't know how well you can see that. It's so annoying. I'd probably do a bit more mascara than this normally, but I'm gonna put, no, hang on, I'll rephrase that. I'm gonna attempt to put some lashes on in a minute. I will do that off camera though, because I think I'd lose every single viewer if you watched me do that. It's painstaking. So now onto the lips. We're going to do the NYX Professional Matte Lip Liner in shade Spicy. Zoom you in a little bit. What I will do actually that I've not done is I tend to like just put in some translucent powder on my lips. I find it helps set things and hold it in place more. So this is just the Rimmel Insta Fix and Matte. And then a product I use that my mum used, so this, and my lipstick lasts so well. I might get like a little bit like on the insides here and here, just if I'm out drinking and stuff like that or eating. But this is like a godsend. And I'm pretty sure you can still get it in the drugstores back home, like Superdrug and possibly Boots. And it's called Lip Coat. Some of you might have heard it, some of you may not. It's this product here. It's amazing. You just put 2-3 coats on, let them dry in between each coat, and it literally locks your lipstick in for hours. So it is a top tip that I give you, thanks to my mother, Tracy. Good old Tracy. I say old, actually, she's not even that old.
Caught in an action, I can't rewind on. And in my head, I'm screaming, but out of my mind, I'm still too young.
So I don't actually overline my lips, but I do go right to the very edge. I find that's more than enough. I'm quite lucky that I don't have the smallest lips anyway, and then I had, as I mentioned in my vlog, I think vlog week 1, I had half a mil put in, and I'd previously had that the year before, I think, or just under a year ago.
We're still so young. We say we're growing older, got weights upon our shoulders. I know this can't be it for us. We're still so young. I'm still so young.
But I suffer really bad with cold sores, so, or sporadically I've been taking some natural medication for it that seems to be helping, but because of that I've lost a lot of the border to my lips. So that's why once I've got lipstick and lip liner on, they actually look a lot bigger than they are. So this is the Christian Louboutin lipstick. This was a gift from my mother-in-law. I don't know what shade it is, I can't see on here, but it's very bougie. It's really matte as well, which I really like. So it just comes apart like that. And I have worn it a couple of times. It is, it's very matte, so I probably shouldn't have put translucent powder on, but hey ho. Oh no, actually not as matte as I remember. But it's really nice, like deep, like, I don't know, like crimson-y red. You have to excuse my lips as well, they're quite dry at the moment. I did scrub them before. So this is the daytime look, so nothing heavy, just a red lip for Valentine's. Obviously I've got my earrings in, why wouldn't I? That wouldn't be me without them. So what I'm going to do now is just jump off camera, put some lashes on, and then I'll come back and finish what I'll do to transition this up to an evening. Hiya, so I've just come back onto camera, so I've just put some lashes on about 20 minutes later. So I don't really wear eyelashes a lot because, as mentioned, I'm shit at putting them on. I've followed all the tips and I think I've got really hooded eyes. My lashes curl up quite a bit anyway, and it doesn't help. This side is the side that the lash lift's not quite dropped on, so I've got eyelashes crossing all over. So every time I put a lash on this eye or a lash strip on this side, it goes nuts. And then if you look, so this side, pretty smooth, pretty flush, and then look, it looks like it's just blobbed on. So please disregard that, but you get the gist of it. I'm obviously not leaving the house with these on. They're probably a bit heavy for me, these lashes as well, because I have got hooded eyes, as I mentioned earlier. So anyway, so to glam this up to an evening look, obviously just lashes alone, that does give it a bit of a boost anyway. So I'm also just going to pop a little bit of blush on, which is the NYX in the shade Bitten. Okay, so a little bit of that, then I'm just going to go under the eyes with some shadow. Now normally obviously I would do this before. I'm just going back in with that Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to do the black shade. It's not the blackest of blacks. I'm going to go in with that though and just gently sweep that under, and then I'm going to go in after with this shade just here, like a warmer brown. Obviously, as I say, normally I'll do this when I haven't got mascara on, but... And this is just like an angled brush. Ooh. Just blending that to the upper wing. And it's kind of just on that outer third more, I'd say. And then just turn the direction of the brush, and again, just blending that in. What's quite nice with these brushes as well is you can get quite a nice taper, I find. So what I'm going to do now though is switch to one of these brushes, and with that slightly warm brown shade, teeny tiny bit, just to blend that out a little bit. Sorry, I should have done that so you can see. Okay, and then I'm just going to clean up. I don't know if you can see, but I've got a little smudge there, so just grab my concealer. There we go. And then I'm going to go back in with some Iconic drops. Just 2 little drops because we've already got some on. Still feel like I need to just blend a bit of blush there. Very light hand. And then same on this. Sorry about the light on this side. It's got really bright outside. But basically this side will be or is doing the same as that. Okay, and then I'm just going to get some MAC. This is a really old one, probably, well, so out of date no doubt, but I love it. It's called Dazzle Light. It's all smashed to pieces, but it's so pretty. I'm just going to pop a little bit of that in the inner corners. Oh, sorry, and that was just my little elf brush. And then also just a little under the brow bone. So I picked these lashes up a while back and I've never used them. They're like Ardell double up or something. They're fairly soft considering they're not the most expensive lash brand. They're definitely a more affordable one. They are quite soft, but I do feel like they're possibly a bit too heavy for me and a bit too heavy for my face and features. So guys, this is the finished look. As I say, you just saw earlier the daytime, which was the focus was on the skin and the red lips, and then to just sort of bring some drama to it and just give it more of an evening glam feel. Pop some lashes on, ignore this eye for now, but some lashes, we'll talk to you from this direction, a bit of smoking out the under eye, and of course, ta-da, my favourite with the Iconic Drops Illuminator. They're so bloody good. Oh. But yeah, I hope you like it. Happy Valentine's, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. of my lashes. It looks like it's lifting now. What the hell?